Hi guys, how's it going? It's your boy the Pokemeister here, bringing you my first video on YouTube, which is going to be a Wi-Fi battle against my good friend Stephen. And this battle was incredibly intense, I think the word is, and it was good right up until the end. So I hope you enjoy. And I'll just get it started. Yep, play. So I think, yeah. Right, he leads off with his Greninja, which is pretty standard because a lot of people use him because he's a good Pokemon, and I lead off with my Crobat. And I know my Crobat's quicker, so obviously I'm going to outspeed it with this U-turn whilst he's still a Dark type, giving me a fair, well, 55% worth of damage on this Greninja. Now here I'm predicting an Ice Beam because obviously Crobat was Flying type, so I send out my Sizzle and just eat it up. Because obviously ice isn't very good against steel or bug. No, steel, well, I don't know, I think it's steel. So yeah, there you can see, well, we've done a clean amount, about 20-30%, but still, we loses some HP from his life orb, and I take him by surprise here by Mega Evolving, which obviously reveals that my Mega is Sizzle, not Lucario, which I think he knew beforehand anyway. And I Bullet Punch, which allows me, it obviously gets priority, so I outspeed the Greninja and take him down. And he said after the battle that he hasn't seen a good Greninja tactic like that, like before, which I was surprised it worked, to be honest, but there we go, it did. Now here comes Talonflame, which the obvious Flare Blitz, because Sizzle being 4 times weak is predictable, so I bring in my Poliwag, or Politoed, who's got Drizzle, which is going to make it rain, which is just going to destroy this incoming Flare Blitz, because, well, rain obviously powers up water and powers down fire. So, and obviously Politoed is water type himself, so he just absorbs it, which is not very effective. Now I know he's going to switch out here because he doesn't want to take a Hydro Pump, so I go for the, he's going to bring in Venusaur because he obviously that will resist it, so I go for Ice Beam instead before he gets his Thick Fat, which obviously is his Mega. Spoilers, but there we go. Before Thick Fat, that does 50%, and I'm thinking, brilliant. Now I can see an Energy Ball coming in, so I decide to go back into Crobat. And he's going to Mega Evolve. So now he gets his Thick Fat. So if he had this before, that Ice Beam wouldn't have done that much, because Thick Fat powers down Fire type and Ice type. Oh shit, Ice type. So yeah, here comes the Energy Ball. Sorry about that voice crack, by the way. Which isn't very effective because I'm part flying. Now he's going to withdraw Venusaur because he doesn't want a Brave Bird. And he sends in his Excadrill, which I didn't really think about this, and I still went for Brave Birds because, well, it's Crobat and Brave Bird is cool. And I think it does about 10-20%, well, we'll find out, but it was alright considering Excadrill resists this, which, yeah, that's a fair amount, and pops his air balloon, so now I'm available to Earthquake him if that's what I desire. So I just go for the U-turn, which obviously won't do much damage, but I want to switch out, so I may as well take some damage away from him whilst doing it. Because obviously I knew I would outspeed, there'd be no point if you weren't going to outspeed him, you may as well just switch. So I bring in Rotom, expecting the Rock Slide, which I think he'll just take quite well. See, and now I was expecting an Earthquake as he breaks the mould. So I take this opportunity to go out into my Salamence, but he goes for Rock Slide. Luckily for me I avoid it, and now I can go for the Earthquake, take out the Excadrill and get my Moxie boost. And at this point I think he was pretty scared of his my Salamence, because I knew I would be with this Moxie, but he sends out his Sylveon, which obviously means I can't use a Dragon type attack because it won't affect it. And I'm holding the Draco plate, so it would also power it up. I need to get Choice Band for this thing, but yeah, anyway. So I go for an Earthquake, expecting to do a bit more damage. I'm just basically sacking the Salamence here, because I know I wouldn't survive a Moonblast, but I wanted to... But to be honest, I thought I was going to take out Sylveon with Earthquake, but I guess not. And now the rain stops, so his Talonflame's free to come in if it desires. And the Sylveon takes a little bit of health from the, leftovers. So I bring out my Poliwag again just to make sure his Talonflame can't come in. See, the reason why I built, well, not built, should I say, the reason why I bred for this Politoed was because I knew a lot of people use Talonflame. And with Drizzle, Talonflame wouldn't be very good. So I decided that that was the right thing to do. And now I bring back out Crobat to absorb this Moonblast, because obviously Poison resists it. And now this was a good play on his part. If I go for Poison, Cross Poison, Sylveon's gone. But I thought he was going to switch into Venusaur, to absorb, resist, shall I say, that poison. So I go for Brave Bird, over predicting. He probably predicted me well, and yeah, he stayed in and survived, and that's all because of his leftovers, which was good job he's got him on there. And this Hyper Beam obviously just flattened Crobat and like bang, shot out the sky. But he done his job this match, so I can't say anything bad about him. So now Sylveon, I'm just going to bring out Scizor here, I believe, to just bullet punch it. Oh no, yeah, Scizor, sorry, I nicknamed it Metallic. I was thinking I was going to say Manectric, but I don't even use that. But yeah, here's the bullet punch to take out Sylveon, which is like good for me. But now he gets the free switching into my Scizor, so I think it's Talonflame. Yeah, it is. And even if he Flare Blitzes with the Rain Up, he'll knock me out, I think, because it's ×4 weakness. So I switch out into my Rotom, but he goes for Brave Bird, I believe. Yeah, which Rotom also, he resists Brave Bird or Flare Blitz because he's Electric Water, which is probably, I know I saw the other day that he is the most used Pokemon in 6th generation so far. I honestly thought it'd be Talonflame or Greninja, but it turns out it's Rotom Wash. But there we go. I just like him, to be honest. I haven't really done too much with him, but like this instance I'm going to rest, I think. Yeah, because I'm Resto Chesto, so I'll get full HP. And if I had any status conditions, they would go, but I don't. But I'll just go full HP, then my Chesto Berry will wake me straight back up, which is a pretty decent tactic for this Rotom. Now he's going to withdraw. I can't remember what move I go for here, so I'm just going to wait rather than guess. I believe it's a Volt Switch. Nope, okay, Hydro Pump, never mind. Which with the rain up against the Venusaur does quite a lot, but obviously without the rain it wouldn't. So now I'm going to withdraw because I don't want a grass type move, and I send in my Scizor, which I'm planning to bullet punch, but I know I would have bullet punched, but yeah, Synthesis, that's what I was going to say. So he's going to heal, and I'm going to Swords Dance to get my attack up, and I risk going for 2 Swords Dance. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I'm confused now. I don't think I go for 2, I think I just go for the 1, which is this one. Yeah, okay, forget everything I just said about 10 seconds ago. Here's my first Swords Dance, which is going to put me at +2 attack. And I risk, this is the risky part, I risk going for a bullet punch at +2, thinking it would knock it out. Which luckily I did, because to be honest, Venusaur is quite bulky. Well, I think anyway, especially in Mega. And it sends out Dragonite, and I'm going to bullet punch to break his multi-scale, which I think at +2 this does shit, and then I'm thinking, hang on a minute, he's obviously multi-scale. Then he goes for the Earthquake, and Scizor manages to survive, and that's a critical hit. So yeah, he didn't do too well there, Dragonite. But anyway, this bullet punch will take him down because the multi-scale's gone, which I think reduces power by 50% when he's at 100% HP. I think that's right, and here comes Talonflame, and I'm an idiot. I would go for Bullet Punch thinking it would get priority over Brave Bird, but no, it wasn't that good. And then there goes my Mega Scizor. He put good work in this battle. This was my first battle with him. I told him I was going to test him out, which is why he probably knew that my Lucario wouldn't be Mega. So I bring out Politoed again to get the Drizzle back up, or Rain back up should I say. So his Flare Blitz won't do too much. And he's going to Brave Bird, and I'm thinking here, like, Hydro Pump, and I've won the match, or what have you, nearly won the match, but he goes to Brave Bird and gets a crit, and that sends Politoed down. So I now have like 7 or 8 turns with the rain still up, before this Talonflame can all of a sudden Flare Blitz everybody. But yeah, he eats his Citrus Berry, which is 2 things good for him. He gets a lot of HP back, and now he can use Acrobatics as he's not holding an item, and do a lot of damage. So I go for Extreme Speed because I knew that got priority over Gale Wings. And here comes, look at that, resistant, but you know what I mean, that does quite a lot. So I just stay in with Lucario because I know he's going to die, get another Extreme Speed off, and here comes another Acrobatic, sending Katniss / Lucario, depending on what you want to call her, out of the battle. And I send in my Rotom now, it's now 1v1, and he's going to go for the Roost, and here I'm an idiot. I go for Volt Switch thinking, yeah, super effective, I've won the match. But because of Roost makes you lose Flying type, so now he's just Fire type. So this Volt Switch isn't super effective and doesn't knock him out. He's going to go for the Roost again, but this time I was smart and thinking, if this Hydro Pump hits, I've won. Easily, I've won the match, because it won't survive with the rain up. Do I hit it? Yes, I do. Well done, Roten Wash. There we go. That will be, I think, 1-0 in the end. So that was an extremely close match. And yeah, unlucky Stephen. I like battling you, so I guess we can battle again in future. And yeah, guys, if you're still here watching and not got bored of me, thank you for watching. Comment, rate and subscribe if it lets you, because of Google Plus, whatever. But yeah, give me feedback on what I could do better to improve my videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.